Pat Surtain II became the most avoided cornerback in the NFL, not named Dante Jackson or Tarheeb Steele. Keep that in mind. Those are two people that you want to avoid as well. But Pat Surtain is the easy number 3. So I can attest to that.
Definition of a lockdown corner, and there's no denying it.
If I had to write a textbook on cornerback play,
it would be on Tarheeb Steele.
It'd be Pat Surtain.
The toughest defender you've ever.
All right, nigga, damn. Fucked up my little moment. I'm trying to make sure the Chargers sound like we good this year. You messed up my moment. No, Ty, I peeped. I seen it. I'm glad I put that in the video too.
Pat Surtain. I'm more of a quiet dude. You know, I'm laid back, chill. But when I'm on that field, it's like a different mindset. I'm like a different animal. So
we're talking about one of the best in the game, if not the best cornerback. There's a reason why he was Defensive Player of the Year last year.
Live in talent skills is Ergoat and Jeffrey Tillery.
You say it again, you get banned.
But not when you go against Surtain. Wow.
In 2024, he played 601 snaps in coverage. Quarterbacks who dared to test him completed passes for a grand total of 306 yards all season. They posted a passer rating of 59 when they looked his way. To put that in perspective, throwing a ball straight into the dirt every single play gives you a rating of 39. Against him, offenses were barely doing better than not trying at all. But to understand why nobody throws at him, you have to go back to Plantation, Florida, because Pat Surtain was basically engineered for this. His father, Patrick Surtain Sr., wasn't just an NFL player. He was an 11-year veteran, a 3-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time All-Pro with 37 career interceptions.
I made my job be like, I have this guy right here.
Yeah.
And the teams know what we're going to be in. We didn't deviate from it. Like, you got to beat us.
And when Pat Jr. got to high school, guess who was standing on the sideline as head coach? His dad. Most kids learn coverage from YouTube clips. This kid learned it from a man who spent a decade erasing NFL receivers at the dinner table every single night. At American Heritage, the results were almost unfair. 2 back-to-back state championships, a 5-star recruit, a USA Today All-American. But here's the tell, the thing that would define his entire career. In his senior season, Pat Surtain intercepted exactly 1 pass. And it wasn't because he was bad. It's because quarterbacks had already figured out the lesson the entire NFL would learn a decade later. Don't throw at him. You can't get interceptions when nobody's willing to test you. He was being avoided at 17 years old. Every major program in the country wanted him. Nick Saban won the war. At Alabama, Saban said something revealing. He didn't just praise the physical tools, the length, the 6'2" frame his father never had. He said Surtain was smart, that he prepared, that he always played faster than he timed because he already knew what was coming.
He went there?
As a true freshman, most corners get roasted. Surtain started 12 games. By his junior year in 2020, he wasn't just good, he was the best defensive player in the toughest conference in college football. The numbers from that championship season are almost comical. Teams targeted him 48 times all year.
Damn.
48. He surrendered just 21
I can 10 CB better than your 2 CB, old man.
Yeah.
He was named a unanimous All-American, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, and the MVP of the Rose Bowl. Alabama won the national title. He'd done everything there was to do in college.
Like, he could do everything. Like, he was an all-around, just perfect, like, defensive back. Like, if you wanted a perfect defensive back, it's like Pat Surtain.
The NFL was next, and the comparisons to his father were already flipped. Scouts weren't asking if he'd be as good as his dad. They were saying he was better, taller, longer, and coming out of a bigger stage. 2021 NFL Draft. The Denver Broncos are on the clock at pick 9.
With the 9th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Pat Surtain Jr., defensive back, Alabama.
They take Patrick Surtain II. He didn't take time to develop. He arrived already finished. First team All-Rookie. By year 2, he was a first team All-Pro and a Pro Bowler. One of the best corners in football before most players his age had figured out the playbook.
Man, he just so mature, man. It looked like he came out the womb ready to play cornerback, man. It's what I want my son to be. He got the confidence. He been doing it. I just love the confidence that he played
That's
with,
a
man.
terrible logo on the
He,
bottom
he,
right,
he
by the
got the
way.
technique. I love his technique.
But if you want the single play that turned
I'm
Pat
not terrible,
Surtain
but
from great corner into the most feared name on the field, it happened on October 6th, 2024.
yo,
The
Kristen,
Broncos are drowning.
they talking a lot, but we still whoop their ass. Our defense was food, but we went undefeated, and he had the greatest quarterback season of all time. Like, it's not. That's why I don't debate with them. We had 3 number 1 receivers. I'm sorry, 2. 2 number 1 receivers. The best quarterback in football. A first-round pick running back. What has LSU done lately? We're rebuilding. You know, you can't always look at Bama. They're rebuilding too, and they had a crazy run. Georgia, y'all gonna have your day too. Give it about 3 years, y'all can be right back at square one, and that's okay. It is what it is. Auburn rebuilding too. Auburn trotted out Bo Nix one season. Like what? The first round pick was it not Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Auburn is the last people to talk. Y'all ain't been relevant since Cam Newton. Okay. Since then, what have y'all done? What have y'all produced? Nothing. Watch this year. You said the same thing 6 years ago. Okay. The only dog in this fight that can talk shit is Georgia because of recency bias. Other than that, there's no other team that can really compete with us. Sorry.
Down to the Raiders, season sitting at 2-2. Las Vegas has the ball on the 5-yard line.
Jr., Christian Gonzalez, Devon Witherspoon, Trent McDuffie, Quinion Mitchell, Denzel Ward, J.C. Horn, Joey Porter, Cooper DeJean. You said name 10 players better.
Subjective.
About to bury Denver. Gardner
Beauty's in the eye
Minshew
of the
drops
beholder.
back. He throws it toward the end zone.
Throws intercepted by Surtain. Pat Surtain on the run. Nobody's going to catch him. Surtain going all the way for a Denver touchdown.
And Surtain reads his eyes the whole way.
He said Queen.
Interception. And then he runs. 100 yards, the length of the entire field. Next Gen Stats clocked him at nearly 21 miles per hour. The first player all season to break 20 on a pick six. The second longest interception return in the history of the Denver Broncos. Denver goes on a 31-0 run and wins 34-18. Sean Payton called it a 10-point swing.
He made a real good play. The significance of the play is it's a 10-point play because they're probably in a minimum going to kick a field goal from where it happened at. So that was a huge play.
I've been telling y'all this, bro. I've been saying shit like this. Like any turnover that's ended up being a touchdown is at least a 10-point swing. At least. Like, but that shit ain't just worth. That shit is worth 10 points, or I guess say 9. It's just a 9-point touchdown or 9-point, play
for us.
And that one play didn't just win a game; it launched a season. The Broncos won 7 of their next 10 and marched into the playoffs.
They lost this game though. I don't know why you showed this one. They lost this game.
When the votes came in, Patrick Surtain II was named the 2024 NFL Defensive Player of the Year. He became just the 7th cornerback in history to win it, and the first player in Alabama history ever to take the award home. Consider what that means. Corners get avoided. That's the job. But it's almost impossible to
Quentin Johnston cooked this nigga too.
Win Defensive Player of the Year as a corner, precisely because when you're that good, nobody throws at you, so you don't rack up the flashy stats.
I'm just saying,
Surtain won it anyway. He was so dominant that the league gave him its top defensive honor for the passes that were never even attempted. The Broncos made him the highest paid cornerback in football.
That nigga Sauce Gardner is the highest paid corner?
Were never even attempted. The Broncos
Terrific start to this quarter. Hurts. Looking. Going deep. Down the far sideline. It is to the end zone and caught by Devontae Smith.
Didn't you lose this game? Oh, this ain't the same game.
On a 3rd and long, it was.
Right and in the middle there.
And they pull up
The pass and
1-11.
Genius right there.
I'll let the Broncos beat y'all, by the way.
For the touchdown.
Oh my.
Yeah, y'all lost to the Broncos. Nice.
Broncos made him
Not
the
like that
highest
time,
paid
but-
cornerback in football, a record contract, and he'd earned every dollar the way he'd earned everything
Still.
since he was 17 years old, by making the best quarterbacks in the world look somewhere else.